All I can say is they coming. Oh yeah, they are ready. This is the big cow herd. And we are coming off the river. And oh, they're ready. It's been so windy and cold here that it's been difficult to kind of call where the cattle can hear me. They're in a sizable pasture right now, the one that's down on the river. So it's nice and calm this morning, and it is very cold, 27. We've had a freeze every day for probably the last 4 days. So winter is officially here. And so this is the time of year where the cattle will back up on condition, which is anticipated. We try to delay that as long as possible. And then we try to slow that process down as we go along through the winter. And just in time to hit spring and to pack it back on right before we start calving. That's kind of how our management works for our cows. And it seems to work fairly well. It's a great way to do it if you're interested in low or no cost inputs. But it does take a little bit of work as far as monitoring and moving. You're going to be moving your animals quite a bit. And I've learned a lot of little tidbits over the years on kind of things to do, things not to do, all that kind of stuff. So we're giving them a little bit bigger pastures, and we're leaving them a little less time. And that is kind of the key, if you can get away with that. So we're hollering at them. We're going to give them a little while to kind of call everybody in. Every now and then I'll holler at them, and they kind of pass it down the chain where the rest of them can hear. And they'll be here eventually. It'll take a day or two to kind of get them off of there, but they're ready to go. Well, so you can see they're backing up a little bit, like I said, but not too bad. Some of these orange tags are 3-year-olds. I think that's right. Let me think about that. Well, here, I can tell you. Got a 1. Yeah, they're 3-year-olds. So some of them have been late. I let them walk when I was sorting off dries, if they were dry. And there was a fairly large percentage of them that were dry, which is kind of a common issue with heifers. They may hit that first one, but it's the second one that's critical that a lot of them don't make. And so you've heard me talk about before wanting to make sure I keep bulls out of, heifers that were 2+3. In other words, they had a calf at 2, and then they had a calf at age 3. And then hopefully that will slowly produce more animals, more females that will be a 2+3. So that is kind of a long-term goal. But yeah, their condition looks a lot better than I thought it would, which it always amazes me coming off that river. I always am like, yeah, golly, I should have got them yesterday, and they just always seem to look better than I anticipate. So it's got quite a bit of power over there, and a lot of that is because of the topsoil that washes in from everybody else's place upstream when the river gets out. So everybody north of us, thank you guys. Appreciate that. Try not to use so many chemicals. I'd like that, but the topsoil is good. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. We do appreciate it though. Come on! Okay, we're down here the next day. We're fixing to run the river and see what we got. We moved a handful, maybe 20 or 30, this direction late yesterday. And so I came here first to see how many had, if there was a clue to how many had made it. The only person I found, or the only bovine unit, as Lisa would say, that I found is Mr. Skunktail. So we're heading him towards the gate and then we'll head back north. Smart as a whip, this one. Go, buddy. Good job. Good stuff right there. Good stuff to eat right there close. Or you can do that. I'm here. Oh. 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 All right. Got a little bit of an issue there. See, it's still hitting 11,000 volts. Ooh, God. There we go. How you like that? Booyah. Okay. All right, let's go see if I can locate those cows and calves that I put in. And if I can't, odds are they are in here. Now, the easiest way to do that would be to just take a drone, but I got rid of my drone a little over a year ago, and I've been needing to get another one. Maybe I'll get something for Christmas. Man, that thing popped. I better make sure we're not touching over here. Well, that's not good. That's on the ground. Ooh, I don't want to touch that. I don't know why that. Let me see if I can figure that out. This, I'm guessing the deer hit this. I've got this unhooked. They hit this, and this clip is not one of our normal clips. This is a cheapy clip, and it jumped and slid down. Way down there, which put that on the ground. So I raised it back up and we'll hook it back up and then we should be good to go. There we go. All right, I wish I would have showed you all that before, but when I hooked this gate handle up the first time, this is just a little tip. That thingy popped like it was like you were touching the red and the black jumper cable together on your car after you were jumping it. It sparked big time. So that told me that there's a short somewhere this way. And so I went over there and started looking, and it was just right there. So a little tip, if you see that, you got a problem. Well, I picked up some more stragglers here. Looks like some old cows. There's a young Mashona bull. These don't look near as good as the ones that were first through the gate. Just an observation. I don't see any of the ones that I put in at the far north end yesterday, so I'll still have to make a run way down there. All right, we're gonna drive it back on the creek. I got a little backup with me. No, it's not world's greatest. Come on. There it is. I can't catch it. just heard them. This old cow up here, she's been wanting to come this way, and I need her to go that way, really, but she'll eventually turn, and she's kind of wanting to go this way. And I finally just let her, because when a cow wants to go a certain direction, and you're looking for the rest of the cattle, if there's any in here, and they keep battling to go a certain direction, and it's not the way that they go to the gate and go out, odds are they're going to another group of cows. So sometimes you're just better off just letting them go and trailing them up and see if they don't lead you to some more cattle. And that's what I think she's doing. I just as I turned the camera on, I heard another animal back over in here somewhere bawling. So she definitely hears them over there. And she's gonna start hollering at them in a minute, or she's gonna go to them. And she's turned back this way, so she must have done it while I was sitting here blabbing. Anyway, we're just going to keep trailing her up. She's kind of a more mature cow. There, they come right through there. She's calling them. They're coming this way. Looks like a couple calves, so we'll give them a chance to come on. There she goes, right through the timber that way, if you can see her. A couple calves over here this way. They're going to be a little nervous, but she's calling them. They're not hers. Got hers with her, unless she picked up some. There comes another cow right there. So see, that's something that sometimes it's good to know, because I would have sat here and battled her, and I've done this 1,000 times, and it always takes me a little bit before I remember that little lesson that I've learned many times. But hey, I eventually get it. It's been 30 years. Yeah, I finally got it. At least this time. I'll forget the next time. Anyway, we'll get some movement down going through this big timber, and hopefully it's just going to all kind of come to the good movement. I've made that comment before. If you cows go to good movement, if you're chasing them, that's not good movement. They don't want to go to that. If they've got somewhere to hide, and they've got a few places to hide in here, so you want good movement in order to have them kind of come out. Alright, we're finally getting close to a gate down here. They're wanting to graze along the way, which is good, but at the same time it slows everything down. That's alright. As long as we get them all and we get them through the gate, that is all that matters, because you know, based on what you see out here, they can get away from us if they want to. It's all about how we handle them. Isn't that right? Zeke, isn't that right? He says, I got this. He'd like to just go, but he's a little too aggressive still. I'm working with him on that. Okay, we are almost there. There's the pasture the rest of them are in, up there on the hill. I'm going to see if I can't ease around them and get the gate. I think I set the gate. They should keep coming. So, we'll see. The gate is all set. Uh-oh, there goes a calf going back. Golly. I bet her mama's coming. I hope. I'm sure it is. We had such good movement. They just kind of kept going. A couple of times I had to kind of make a little bit of a side move to control the direction, but for the most part they just kind of kept going. Now let's see how smart they are here. They've got to go through the gate that way and then back this way. I'm going to assume they're not very intelligent, because these are the stragglers that when everybody was leaving, they were just, I don't know what's going on. They're probably just going to stand there. We'll see. One of them might decide to try that. Oh, there we go. It's a delayed reaction. That old Mott. She's the one. Hereford Cross, baby. Okay, guys, we got him. At least I guess we did. We'll still keep watching and making sure. Zeke was absolutely no help, mainly because I didn't let him off the four-wheeler. He's a work in progress. He is just, golly, his head is as hard as that steel he's on there. I have never had a border collie like this. Anyway, we did good on the cattle. I think we've got pretty much all of them. So next move is across the other creek. So we'll take you along for that move and make sure it goes smooth, and then we will keep right on trucking. So appreciate y'all watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Thanks again. Bye.